Roll. So you want to start recording at home. This is the stupidest shit ever. Stupid. So obviously I was kidding about doing this. I'd say do it. Just do it. I've been wanting to document this for a while and trying to figure out which way to go about it. Did I want to do every little step of the way, or did I want to wait? So I kind of waited a bit. When I first started down this journey of recording, stupid. I've always wanted a studio, a recording studio. I always wanted to build one in my house. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. And there was a point where I wasn't playing music, or I wasn't really loving music the way I used to, and the whole reason I enjoy music today. I always wanted to have a studio in my house. I always wanted to build a studio. And back when I remember, when you built a studio, you had a big board, you had to have a big room with enough room with mics and isolation and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of rack gear just to record, let alone the ability to do it by yourself. So it's always been a dream of mine to have a recording studio in my house. My dog's back here. Stand up. Come on. This is one of the things you have to think about too, is distractions at home when you're recording, but I think it's worth it. It took me a little while to figure out what I was going to do and how I wanted to do it. You do a ton of research, which can be extremely confusing and very opinionated. So I did quite a bit of research on what I was thinking I wanted to do as far as recording at home. One is I never really wanted to. I didn't think using a computer was actually recording. I was naive. I was like, no, I want knobs, I want faders, I want to be able to, there's a textile thing to it to me. But this is amazing. The power you have, the abilities you have to be able to do whatever you want here sonically, with only the limitations of your own abilities. When I started this, I wanted to be able to record drums, guitar, bass, vocals, keyboards, do a lot of different stuff because I love all kinds of music. And I really wanted to be able to record all the instruments myself. And I didn't know which way I was going to go. I first started out with an iRig. This little thing. This is what I first started to use to record because I had no idea. I was doing it into my phone. Works really well. GarageBand, free. But this kind of got me the bug of, I can do some pretty cool stuff and record and get ideas down without having any tape, without having to rewind, fast forward, record over something. You have the ability to do stuff instantly. That's one of the reasons that I really started to enjoy it, was the endless amount of tape that you have, basically. So I went from this, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed recording with it. I have a couple guitars and other things, and that's kind of where I started with it, was on the iRig. Fast forward a year, I really started getting into bass again and a lot of things that I loved doing as a kid and younger was bass for me. That was my big thing. But anyway, I realized that I want to do more. I want to do a little bit more than what this thing was allowing me to do, because you can only see and record what's on your phone. This is only for the iPhone. But it got my foot wet, and it got me a nice taste of what it was actually like to work inside a DAW using an interface, working inside the box of the DAW, which blew me away and brought me down roads that I did not think that I would enjoy going down. So when I say all this, it's because this has kind of changed my life, being able to just come in here at any time you want, push a couple buttons, do a couple connections, and a little bit of navigating. You can really get down any kind of ideas you want to do, any kind of sounds that are out there that you want to reproduce, record, create something with. The power is out there to do it. It's insane. I wish I would have done this sooner. I kept saying no, because people would tell me that, you can do it, you can do it with a computer, and I never thought that I would enjoy it as much as I do. I wish I would have done this 10, 15 years ago, but life throws things at you for reasons. I'm just really glad that I've been able to get back to this journey of music, which for me, music is a big part of my life. I let it go for some time that I guess I had to, but it's now part of my life again. And like I said, being able to come in here and create and just get something that represents you for a moment in time here, that's kind of why I'm doing this. I want to document it. I want to go over what I used, why I chose it, and how it's been working out for me, and which direction I really want to go with all this. So this is a little bit for me, and for people that are really on the fence about doing this and starting, just start. Trust your judgment. I'm going to do some individual videos on what I used and why. I'm a beginner at this. I'm totally new, but I'm understanding the differences now, because when you take the step into it to figure it all out, if you're open-minded and you're willing to learn and you're willing to do some research on YouTube, you can find a lot of great information that can at least start your path and your journey to recording at home. So I hope this was useful, entertaining. I'm an idiot when it comes to this, so you'll see me learning. If you have any suggestions, throw them in there, whatever. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.